seemed to fade away. They maybe got a bit overconfident, and then nearly every member on the side of Heroi, like, we're singing the praise of Freiburg because it is sort of surprising that he had such a big game. Like, as I said, it's something we haven't seen for a long time. And there he is again. Good start, but it is going to be traded back straight away from RPK. T-side start from Vitality, but they have started strong. 2 opening kills on towards that A site. Tag looking to try and rotate in, but he can't do anything about the bomb plant.
It's down. Spotting out MBK. They're unable to get the frag just yet. MBK wary as to the players now pushing ramp in towards radio room. And there's 2 players as well. NATO Safix backed up by Stown into, as we said, the 4 versus 3. So they can now try to corner off MBK here, playing outside the squeaky door. But MBK of 1, MBK as well, trying to go for that second kill as it is the exchange up close. Has the backup as well of RPK. Although, NATO Safix with 1. What a strange occurrence here towards this radio room. What on earth is going on? NATO Safix running out bullets.
Whether or not there's been a rotation, Tag will be there. The Mag 7, $900. Even just...
unable to land the tag just yet. We'll be falling back in main. And eventually concluding towards the A site. Tag up close with the shotgun. Gets 1. Traded out fast, though, by MBK. But not before Stown founds 2 and tries to go for the 3rd as well to get that last one into MBK. However,
there's not going to be any push through it. They're just waiting patiently. Heroic taking their time. Nade going to go through, and Blame will hit the shot with the USP.
Vitality, though, coming into this their map pick. Still, people seem to forget as well. It was 16-14. Stown with 2. And that's the thing we didn't actually get to see on our screens, unfortunately, was the 2K from the Dig from Stown that really did change the pace of that last round. But Apex now last alive. Should be easy to be dealt with here by Heroic. And just like that, the players just Glocks across the board here for Vitality. Tag with the Scout. Not the best weapon here when you've got players just following their way through without armor towards you. NATO Safix, though, able to find just 1, but it is down there towards that B-bomb site, able to seal the deal. So 3 players surviving for Heroic as it just goes 3-1.
Looking like it's just going to be a brute force issue for this T side, but it seems like a good read coming out from NATO. Underneath the vent is able to catch 2 as they tried to drop down. Freiburg also with another double onto that MP9, and Alex now left all alone. 1 versus 4. Already spoke about how they've managed to keep money and upgrade. Now they get some free weaponry as well in the form of Freiburg, and NATO with a fantastic round. A triple kill from him. A good setup. What, do I think Vitality can still take this?
Sorry, Heroic.
Heroic, I definitely think they can. Like, again, David's coming through with more stats, and they're talking about how they haven't played it much in 2019, but both times they've won, and how this is fantastic to lose. So, yeah, of course Heroic can still take this, especially if they continue in the way they've been going.
Alex should be clearing the craze. He spots the head, but actually no, Blame F with the first one. Saiwu should be able to try and stop the player Blame F from falling back, but does land the wallbang there through the blue crate. My goodness.
You got to be scared if you're Blame, and what he will eventually go down. This battle outside has left both teams wounded. Tag just waiting patiently. A standoff between the 2, and Zaiwu, ever patient, is going to get the victory. And actually, NATO's going to go down as well. It's left on to Stown and Freiburg to try and position isn't checked properly, but Freiburg peeking out will give it away. And now Stown has to pull off something incredible, and MBK will spot him out.
Towards A main, they can go towards Under Heaven, and they can go down Secret. But Tag here with the great angle as he does pin down the first shot onto MBK.
Yeah, RPK low as well. It won't matter. It's the orb doing the damage, and he faces off against Zaiwu once again, but it's still just trying to buy time. He's already done enough, and he gets a 3rd as well. Zaiwu this time punished for his aggression, and Tag stepping up big when needed. This is a chance to bounce straight back. Apex, however, has gained a lot of ground. It seems like Stown is more than aware that this is possible, but he looks away at the wrong time. However, he turns back, gets given a chance, and
can't really see it from that angle. But it seems like, yeah, towards Garage, towards A main.
And slower plays could have meant that they pushed all the way outside. Tag, however, is already here. The clock starting to tick, and he's actually going to go through the smoke. He's waiting for Alex, but he misses, and that's the opener they needed. Tag and NATO both go down at the same time. Now the CTs are left with just 3 remaining. A tough retake at that. They do have the money to go for this. They could still buy into the next round, even if every single player dies. So they are going to start this push forward. Stown spots out Alex, but neither player really hits the finishing blow, and they're going to look to try and take control. towards the door, but there's already been a rotation around. The T's taking positions together, playing the anti-flash RPK. He gets one, and actually Apex caught out without his gun in hand. Blame has got two back. Nice shot from Alex through the door, and eventually...
Basically go for a double fake, let's see.
A bit of utility being expended, at least in an attempt to slow them down, but it didn't work at all. MBK has managed to take a lot of grounds down. Hits the timing good, though, but it's a quick trade back and still leaves them, well, now in an even scenario as Freiburg finds RPK, Zaiwu trades another. It's back and forwards all the way this round. This one, the problem is Zaiwu is holding the angle indefinitely, and Freiburg is not going to stand a chance.
Close.
Well, yeah, backing you up with the sort of CT side in this for Vitality. They win 66% of their CT rounds, so not anything crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, more of like a 9-6.
Yeah, gives away more a chance again. These Deagles, though, that's one apiece now. They're going to go for the crossover, and Stown just seems to be the king at the moment with that pistol in hand, and he's even going to get the third to add to the list. This left on. He goes A. This round is over, and Blame's actually going to go pushing. MBK is going to clutch it out. No armor. It's a while since we've actually seen a kill from NATO as well.
Yeah, still 10-7, I believe, right now.
I think he was 10-2. Oh, okay. The battle through
on this map goes to show how strong their entries have been on their CT side when they have been playing aggressive. But speaking of aggressive, it's NATO Safix with 2 from the elevated angle that's take down RPK and Apex side of Heroic. But S-Attack may be here just in time, and he is. We'll be taking down MBK. So 7-5 for Heroic.
Is the name of the game. They're going to go right in towards this site. Stown is able to survive on the very edge of the hut. Well, in the end, it's the cleanup. NATO Safix able to get
the ones
2
towards A main and Garage. Oh, MBK, look what he's got to. Already in towards A main, finds 1 onto Freiburg. Stown then, playing towards the default side, able to train back 3. My goodness, now into the 2 versus 3. Vitality have brought this one back, but it's an even exchange.
Yeah, Alex, though, has caught off one more. Stown needs the ace. That should be the 4th, although it's close. It comes out anyway. He has to trade to the AK, and he finds the kill as well. An ace for the youngster.
Yeah, this is the caster's curse, right? But speaking of curses, Pistols charging down an AWP, but S-Attack managed to keep his cool for 1. But RPK had the fast trade back. Freiburg's made his way onto the scene. He's found 1, 2, and maybe the 3rd as well, but not quite. Luckily for him, though, NATO Suffix is there to get the spray transfer and transfer off. Let's see then, 10-5, as you said, a few of the players here playing so well for Heroic. Freiburg was one of them, the last one, especially as it is going to be a cluster here towards Ramp, but a cluster which ends in an even exchange. 2 players apiece here for both of these teams. As Apex is towards the B bomb site. RPK, they're playing towards A. And Blame F and S-Attack are grouped up together here with the bomb towards Ramp. And Apex is starting to apply the pressure here with 1. Kill onto S-Attack.
But he's actually going to be able to back away here. Now, that could be something interesting. Apex going to try and bait him out. Starting to spam through, and will catch him while he runs out of bullets. Apex wins that one and doesn't need the help from RPK. And that will be a 6th on the board now from Vitality.
To try and upset Vitality.
Oh, RPK getting a little bit adventurous and, oh, is punished for it. MBK still going strong, though. Another kill for him on the board. We'll get even another. Really padding those stats in this pistol round. Obviously, they can afford to invest a little bit into this one, thanks to Blame getting the bomb down. So they'll still have a purchase into the next. And if NATO can even drop 1 more player, it would make that buy in the next quite a bit weak. Around the corner, and he will. That's the 1 dig. That's exactly what he needed. Just do a little bit of extra damage. Like winning the round, probably out of the question, but at least causing cost for Vitality when you know there's a buy coming in the next round is going to be huge for him.
Has the MP9 as well, so $600 per kill with that weapon. If they wanted to funnel the AWP onto S-Attack on their T side as well. Not sure if they will be running the AWP on the terrorist side, though, immediately. Either way, NATO Safix going to go down here probably to Apex, and he shall.
Getting a hell of a lot of map control. The boost in for MBK, though, not going to be checked initially, and he gets 2. That's more than should have been achieved there, and Heroic are going to be kicking themselves. They're unable to clear him. A lot of this is going to rely on to Freiburg. Like, can he find somebody within this lower bomb site? Bomb still just sat towards the ramp. Can't really make too much of a move. Just based off, if he goes down anywhere around those angles, he's going to be in trouble. And I always like this spot from Alex. Just sits there with the AUG. Can still take the long-range battle if needed over towards the ramp. Or towards, well, where we currently see Freiburg residing. They're going to have to make some noise soon. 45 seconds left on the clock, but there you go. S-Tag makes an opener, and Flames all placed. He misses the spray completely. That's as messy as it can get. Now Freiburg looking to try and trade things back. He's stepped. He's made some noise. ZywOo doing the same. He's just going to try and wait in a passive angle. This could work wonderfully. Here's RPK coming, hits the shot onto one, and now they know he's here. Do they expect S-Attack? No, they don't! And they've turned this back.
Affix from behind, that's the bomb too. Telegraphing exactly what the plan is coming out from the side of Heroic, but only good enough for one there from behind, and apart from that, things really falling into place for Heroic.
Even still, RPK's managed to pick off another, and the actual weaponry in this round, it's still up. Like, you've got, sure, the XM, okay, not ideal, but on this map, of all maps, it's actually something quite viable. And then Renegades, but a force fire win just came in for ends.
Okay, so could be seeing Renegades versus Vitality in main and Garage Smoke, and they slowly shift their way towards outside and take those long-range duels towards Heaven and towards the A sites.
Alrighty, though. Nato's going to open up with one down, just lurking in the back lines, waiting, and will catch Alex out. Again, that's the one gun dropped. He will get dinked, but looking to just try and escape. Or will ZywOo take him down? No, that nice headshot rounding the corner, and well, they're really trying to get this gun out of his hands. XM picked up, and the tank can't even do it. No one can remove Stown from this map. Another
mid-round decision is very easy going from that, but
oh my God.
BlameF with the flashbang from Freiburg and S-Attack is perfect. This is going to be in the favor of, well, Heroic now, 3 versus 1, MBK all on his lonesome. But he has managed to find out where one player was, but it's BlameF from above.
They grab this chance and they run with it. That'll be fantastic for them. And, well, I think it's something that's necessary. MBK, he's going to go down. He's been the one glimmer of hope in Vitality for this game. I'm not even sure if there's a player still. No, okay, there's 2. 11 frags is the next highest fragger from him on Vitality. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, you never expect to see this many players just falling flat all at the same time. There's a couple of kills every round that seem to bring a little bit of hope back.
Chances to do it. But up against them is ZywOo with the AWP, even though he has been very quiet so far. But good start here for Heroic. Freiburg playing so aggressive here. He's got 1, but Apex brings it back with 2. 4 versus 2 now as the players are all going down here for Heroic. But Freiburg again makes this into a 2 versus 2. And this could be very winnable now, especially as there's an orb rotating in towards a main.
Freiburg rounding into his crosshair, and he may have been quiet, but he's not going to miss that. Nato now left alone, going for the flash, trying to gain a little bit of ground, but what he doesn't realize is MBK is waiting just around the corner, peeks out, spots his opponent, needs this duel and won't have it. Towards the ramp. It still looks like they're going to try and just brute force this in towards the A side. Freiburg has been very good at wrapping around the outside and pincering off these players, and with already Alex down deep within the B site, there is still going to be a long rotation back if RPK and Apex aren't going to be able to hold this one down. Molotov actually goes right into both of their positions. S-Tag can only get 1, but they now know RPK's here and will be able to finish him. However, everyone else is lost in the meantime. A quick rotation from ZywOo and MBK is enough. That's OT. Because it's going to be tough after that point to go, okay, what do we now do? Nato, quick push outside, but he's closed out by MBK. It seems like there's been an adjustment there. Not playing these close angles anymore. A fallback, passive position.
It's the slight adjustment with the scope, but he does land the re-shot. Oh, and the kill as well onto ZywOo. That was very fancy. Now suddenly, Tom, we have a round.
Yeah, he's gathered so much space that Stown's not going to try and work off of this. Alex has a real job on his hands. The UMP to try and defend this off Freiburg. Just going to be trying to avoid facing off against that angle. He picks into it, but now Alex doesn't connect. And now Freiburg's going to get that opener as well. And now look at Stown. He's waiting perfectly placed to take down Apex. It's left onto the tank to try and clutch us out. He knows where the